We got the original crew back, me, Tim, and Josh. We've got Alex with us on this trip, great addition to the crew, and finally getting around. 5 years in the making for the MRT NCT here in Michigan. This is one of the first backpacking trips I had ever wanted to do. When I first got into backpacking, I found it online, and it seemed like every time we planned it, something happened, we had to bail, or other stuff came up and we decided to go somewhere else. And so this trip was kind of last minute. Found out Monday I was gonna go, and it's Friday right now. I drove up after work and gonna hike in a couple miles tonight, and gonna set up camp and go from there. A little bit of a climb here. Either I'm out of shape or it's a pretty steep climb. Probably both. But been really nice so far. About what I expected. We won't really see any really good views until tomorrow, but it's still nice to get in the woods.
Somebody wants me, if I'm leaving, someone just yell at me and stop. I know how to. Whatever. There's really not a whole lot to look at over here. It's basically just kind of walking through the woods. We got here kind of late. We didn't get here till about 6 p.m. So, yeah,
So we don't really have a plan. So we don't. Wow. I'm good. I'm just a little thirsty. So we don't really have a plan for tonight. We're just gonna hike until we find a cool spot. We got here at about 6 o'clock. It's a little after 7 now. And I mean, we don't, like I said, don't have a plan. We're just gonna hike until we find a cool spot. We'll set up. Wow, I think I'm choking to death. But it's gorgeous out right now. It's about probably low 70s and maybe high 60s. And it's supposed to be perfect weather all weekend. And I'm just really pumped to be back out. It's been since July of 2018 that Tim, Josh, and I got out on a real backpacking trip together. We did Oil Creek together back in January or February, but like this feels good to actually get out together with the guys again. Happy to have Alex along too. He came with me to Lake Vesuvius 2 weeks ago, and yeah, it was a fun time. So gonna be a great weekend. This is cool. Nice views up here. Everything is abandoned.
Yeah, it's not.
Cute little doe.
Good eye, Josh.
Yeah, we walked right past it.
Let me just take a picture of it.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to pet it.
I opened up all of a sudden.
All right, so we're still hiking. What time is it?
8:37.
8:37, and every campsite we've gone across, there's been someone occupying it. So I think that's gonna be the problem we're gonna have here. This is one of the most popular trails in the Midwest, and so we're gonna keep on hiking. We've done what, 3 miles?
No, we've done 4.6.
4 points. We've done 4.6. All right. So there's a woodpecker. So we're gonna keep on going until we find a spot, hopefully. Well, we finally got to camp. Got camp set up for the most part, and Tim and I are going no rain fly tonight. I'm pretty sure there's not any rain in the forecast, so guess we'll find out if it starts raining. But got a pretty good view from the campsite. You can't really tell, but through the trees is a pretty nice view. So it'll be a nice view in the morning with coffee. But Tim and I are going with hammocks, and Alex and Josh are going with tents.
I forgot about this.
To give you some more headroom.
And not a bad campsite. So we're gonna finish getting set up, and it's time for some food. All right, tonight's dinner is gonna have some pepperonis and tortillas while I wait for my food to rehydrate. I got some rice and chicken, and then I dehydrated some carrots, onions, and broccoli that I'm gonna add to it. I actually had planned on doing sweet and sour chicken, but my sweet and sour sauce didn't really set up right, so I'm eating plain old rice and chicken and veggies.
But you let that gas run for a whole time.
Maybe. Alright, got everything in there. See how it turns out. Actually smells really good. Maybe I'm just that hungry. Tim, what's for dinner?
Fusilli pasta.
What's all in it? Let's see, Italian sausage, tomato. That was pretty dang good.
It is.
Josh, you doing no cook again?
Yep. Smoked salmon,
Nice.
some tortillas. I think I'm gonna eat some of these chocolate waffle chips.
Heck yeah. Alex, what you got over there?
Some chicken and dumplings, Roundhouse.
Heck yeah, that's the best one.
It was cold.
Yeah, get down, because we were like right next to the lake. Your light's flashing.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Looks like red.
The vegetables rehydrated really well. I can't talk. I'm gonna chow down because I'm starving. Zero
Insect
noise.
zero bird noise. Zero. It's crazy.
It's like, yeah.
Oh crap. Wait, is it? Oh, wrong way.
This is like Red River Gorge all over again
Oh, here
with
we go.
Kyle. There we go.
Except Kyle was drinking,
Oh,
so he had an excuse.
It looks like it's sawing through the brain.
it does.
I think it is.
Is that good enough?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of did saw through. It looks like it.
All right, guys. Good morning. It's day 2, and it's a little chilly this morning, and but it feels good. We've got a beautiful view this morning. Let's see if I can. Guess I can't really get it there. A little bit right there. Slept pretty good last night. Thought it was gonna rain about 12:30 last night. The wind really kicked up, and it just felt like it could start raining, but it didn't. Me and Tim risked it, and we went with no tarp, and it paid off. So I'm gonna get our food bag down now, or our food bags down, and cook some breakfast. Breakfast this morning is oatmeal and Nescafe Taster's Choice, courtesy of Alex. We were talking about food and coffee. He said he brought some, so I don't like instant coffee that often, but for a backpacking trip, I'm not going to complain. Tim, what was for breakfast?
I had Mountain House, granola, and blueberries. It's probably one of my favorite, like, quick breakfasts.
I considered that on this trip too, but I want to save that for warmer trips, so I didn't hot breakfast today. Alex, what about you? What's on the menu for today?
Black coffee.
Black coffee. All right.
That's it? That's it. Wow. I'll do that at home, but
I actually want to eat, so I got my oatmeal warming up right there, and then I got some water going for my coffee, which should be just about ready.
whatever it is. Really, this one's just about perfect for 2-3 days. Yeah, at home that's pretty much what I do for breakfast. I do a cup of tea. Is what I do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it helps me. I feel like breakfast I could eat a lot of calories if I really wanted to.
All right, we're all tore down here at camp, and we're gonna start hiking. It's probably not even 8 o'clock yet, and we're already hitting the trail. We did about 6 miles yesterday. We'll probably end up doing 12, 14 miles today, and find another campsite along the Manistee River Trail if they're not all taken. But it's a gorgeous morning here, and yeah, I'm excited to be on the trail. Thank you for participating. I saw you get up. I saw your phone light on this morning. Decent little water source. We're gonna tank up here. This is the first water we've seen since we started. We're about 8 miles into the loop, and yeah, first water we've seen on the trail. So we're gonna go ahead and tank up and keep heading on. Squeeze one more.
It's mine working all at home.
To get like hardened.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, finally hit the MRT, and continuing on the second half of the loop. I'm excited to get some good views along the river, and yeah, awesome trip so far. I've had a really great time. The temperature is like perfect right now. It's probably in the 40s right now, maybe like 45, but I'm comfortable in this fleece jacket and sweater and shorts, and yeah, it's really nice out right now.
Alright, so we are officially on the MRT, and here is a pretty cool view.
All right, I'm pretty impressed. This is pretty awesome. From all the pictures I've seen of the MRT, these are kind of like the pictures you see, the bends in the river and the views like this, and it's pretty awesome. I'm impressed. Our best view so far on the trail, obviously, but I can set up camp right here. This is awesome. Can't wait to have more views like this today.
Yeah, if you just like look right where the current turns, like from there, like and all the way in, where we're seeing them jumping.
Bridge going across the Manistee River. I dropped my phone in the river.
It's always my fear.
Right. That's what I just said. Yeah.
Ooh, you do that?
Ooh. If the bridge is rocking, don't come knocking. Gorgeous views here.
I guess I see the waterfall now.
Well, we finally stopped for lunch right about on time. We found this really nice spot kind of off the trail a little bit in the trees, and nice shaded area, nice and cool, and yeah, not too bad. Tim, what's for lunch?
Instant oatmeal and I think granola bar maybe.
Nice. Alex, what about you?
I already had beef jerky, and I just remembered I packed summer sausage.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And I'm having, shout out to the Schill brothers, Doritos that are half smashed now, pepperonis, and some tortillas. And I'm just gonna relax here in the hammock for a little bit, and took my shoes off. And I'll probably take my socks off and relax here for a little bit. Just lounging in the hammock while the guys finish up their lunches. I don't know why I've never done this before, but not the best hang I've ever done, but just for relaxing, it's not that bad. But it's really nice just to get off the ground and kind of let my feet air out and just stretch out. It's super comfortable. All right, all done with lunch. Took a little bit shorter of a lunch than we thought because it got a little chilly, so we just want to keep moving to get the blood flowing again. But yeah, I feel good now that I got some food in me, and we're gonna continue on down the trail. Just gonna wait here for Alex real quick. Beautiful view here. This is like one of the iconic pictures, I believe, is one of the few. I mean, they're all kind of the same, but you can see some kayakers coming down the river. But yeah, beautiful views here. I'm really loving it. But it's about 12:45. We've probably only got maybe 3 more miles to go before we go to camp. So we're just gonna keep just meandering on, taking our time, taking pictures and video, and just having a good time. Another gorgeous creek here. Love it. So we had found a campsite back about a mile, three quarters of a mile back, but Josh isn't feeling well at all. We're pretty sure he has food poisoning, so we're actually going to hike out tonight. We were only like maybe a mile from the car, and so it's not a big deal. I mean, it's only 3 o'clock right now. We got to the campsite about 2:30, or maybe 2 o'clock, and so it's not really a big deal to hike out to the car. And so we're gonna call it a night, call it a trip. It was a fantastic quick overnight trip. Way easier than I was anticipating. We crushed, when we're done, we're gonna do about 13 miles. Shouldn't say crushed, but we did 13 miles. Saw some good views, ate some good food, hung out with people. It's a good time. So that pretty much wraps up the trip. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.